Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli. Thank you for joining my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and support me on Patreon. And today, milestone day, I sold my 2016 Chevy Volt plug-in hybrid. So I had it for 8 years, since 2016. I'm going to give you all the specs, and I give you the selling process. So let's start with that. So there couldn't be any easier way to sell your car than to sell to Carvana. This is not the first time I sold my car to Carvana. And basically, you go online, you put the basic information about your car, miles and all that, and they give you an instant quote. And that's it. You get the quote, they come in, you make an appointment, they come in, they inspect your car. It was no more than 5 minutes. They inspect your car, put it on the truck, and off they go. That's it. Now you can choose to get your payment with a check, or you can do direct deposit, whatever you want. It's very easy. It's very secure. It's awesome. And basically, that's it. You keep your plates. You take your plates to the DMV. If you own the car, you give them your title sign. And if you finance the car, they take care of the financial. And if there's a difference that you have to pay or they have to pay you, you do that. And that all she wrote. Very, very, very easy, very friendly, and it's just awesome. So that's the selling process. Okay, that's it. Now let me tell you all the information I have about that car. But before that, let me show you this. Here are all my receipts. I am anal retentive. I saved all the receipts of everything I spent on this car since 2018. Let's tell you, 2016. So let me give you the basic information. It had 114,260 miles. Wow, that's a lot of miles. Okay, which is a little bit less than 184,000 kilometers if you are in kilometers. We bought it for a little bit below $39,000. Okay, now this car is still eligible to receive the $7,500 tax incentive. So altogether, we paid all in $31,500. There's a little asterisk there because at that time you had to wait a year until you do your taxes and you get your rebate. So we did that. It's fine. We got it and all that. Today you just get it at point of sale. Now I made like three categories of expenses. The first category was just maintenance, all kinds of maintenance. This is a plug-in hybrid car, so it has gas and a gas generator and all that. So all together, oil changes and all that. There's one big one there I'm going to tell you in a minute. $4,379.30. How do you like that? Now, one of them was $891.59 for a major oil leak. Okay, that I had maybe like 3 months ago or so. I had to do that. So if you take $4,379.30 and divide it by 8 years, you get $547 per year. That's a lot, which comes to $45.61 per month. Okay, so that was the entire expense on just maintenance. Now, insurance is $1,250 per year. Okay, so altogether I paid around $10,000 on insurance over the 8 years, which came out to $104.16 per month. Not bad at all. Okay, now it had it had a little dent, something ripped into it, and the front fascia had to be replaced completely. You couldn't just fix it. So the front fascia was replaced, and that was one hit of $2,200. That hurt, but I had to do it. Otherwise, the value of the car will go down significantly. So you got $4,379.30 for maintenance, $2,200 for front fascia replacement, and $2,000 for tires. I replaced the tire twice. I put about 50 or 60,000 miles. Replaced the tire twice, and that was that. That is all the expenses for the ownership of the car. Now, Carvana paid me $5,400. That's what I got from Carvana. I thought it was a fair price. I did look at other websites, but it wasn't that great. And This is the best way to sell the car. I will never sell it to a dealership. I don't want to deal with those sleazy guys. Forget about it. Now, let's talk about the three big numbers of the Chevy Volt. It's called 52, 40, 420, and 1,000. When I got that car, the range, the electric range on it was 52 miles in average. Sometimes it was 70 in the summer or 30 in the winter. But it's about 52. It is a T-shape like battery in the center, and it has 18.5 kilowatt hour of battery. And now, as you can see, it went down to 39. So there was it was what, 13 miles degradation over 8 years. That's not bad. Still gave you 39, 40 miles, okay? Which is about 83.6 kilometers, okay? So that's what you got. In the original 52, now it's 39, 40, let's say. 420, they said if you fill up the tank of gas and you drive and you charge it, you will drive 420 miles, okay? Which is about 675.9 kilometers. That's not true. It's about 300 miles, which is 482.8 kilometers. And then they said, that's the tricky number, 1,000. What's 1,000? 1,000 miles between fill-ups. Well, that number is very interesting, depend your driving habit. When I used to drive it to work, I maybe put gas once, twice a year. So that is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. Let's say maybe 300 miles per gallon. Who knows? It was thousands of miles in between. When my son drove it, he drove it to college and all that, then it was much less in terms of gas. So it is about, I would say, I don't know, this is a number that you cannot put your finger on it unless you are the one who drives. So 1,600 kilometers between fill up. For the average driver, that will be correct. All right. So that is the car. It's a beautiful car. It's an awesome car. It has a couple recalls. I still have the receipts from the recalls here and there, electrical this and electrical that. I don't even know. They just told me there was a recall and we did it. So that was that. And it's a hatchback. I loved it. Great front seats. Awesome trunk. Okay, awesome trunk. I even put a spare tire there. And the back seats are for children or your mother-in-law. Okay, it's so uncomfortable. All right, that's nothing. You get nothing sitting there. And it's such a great car that, of course, GM canceled it. Because if it's good, we're going to cancel it. Whatever they do good, they cancel. So that's that. These are the numbers. This is what we did. It was a great experience. We loved it. But it's time to go. I don't need it anymore. Don't need it anymore. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.